Huh. So that throws a bit of a wrench in our plans here. Everything that we've been talking about was kind of hinging on 89 being fake. But if it's real... I'll have to see where this goes. Let's beat up Shono and ask him. I don't think we'd have a problem with that. Go fight. It's been a week since I've watched. Do hipsters not change their clothes? No, hipsters never change their clothes. That most of them actually get that just tattooed on their bodies, so they never have to wear clothes.
Hey there, Yagami-san.
Gang's all here, huh?
How did
Let's
things
go to Portland,
go
you
with Hattori-san?
understand.
Did you learn anything useful?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, this doesn't cure mortal wounds, does it? No. Hey, Voltar.
Wait, are you saying there isn't actually anything up with 89?
That's what Hattori said, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing about Kido not really being involved, though. It's possible Shono's hiding the truth from even him.
Maybe. But first, one term in particular stuck with me from my chat with Hattori-san.
Which is?
Human experimentation.
Go on.
Apparently, 89 is just about ready to be tested on real human subjects.
Well, that's gross. Side effects include bloating, blindness, and death, right?
Knock it off.
Sorry. What's bothering you about that, Yagami-san?
Too soon, buddy.
Well, it's just... I've just been thinking... What if all these murders were secretly experimental trials for 89?
You're serious?
If Shono's the one behind all this...
What? You think this guy Shono went out, hired an assassin, and started killing people?
Guess it's a bit of a stretch, huh?
Even if these people were test
That would make
cases,
Shintani a
why would
copycat murder
Shono
because
have
he
to
was
murder
shot.
them? This is a dementia drug, not some kind of chemical weapon.
No, but what if it really did have some kind of crazy side effects, though? Like, they didn't want to kill the people, but they ended up dying anyways.
It was perfectly fine when they tested it on mice, though. If it ended up killing someone, then... Wait a sec.
Yeah, wait a sec is right. We're on the same page here.
Dude, Okubo's murder.
What if 89 was completely harmless to mice, but lethal when introduced into the human body?
If that was the case, they'd need to perform a ton of experiments to make sure it was fixed. Which is why they killed all those Kyorei guys.
If Shono needed to silence those Yakuza, he might have resorted to using the mole.
Back it up. If they're testing a drug, wouldn't they want to use it on an actual patient? I mean, it's not like those Kyorei guys all had Alzheimer's or anything.
Also, why in the hell would you kill them all by gouging their eyes out unless it did something specifically to their eyes?
That's true.
Actually, it says here that they test new drugs on healthy humans as well. They're the control group to make sure the drug is safe.
Yeah, eventually. It wouldn't make any damn sense for him to start on anyone but real patients, though.
But...
Just give it a rest. Try taking this seriously for once.
We are taking this seriously.
I know, right?
Says the dumbass kid who keeps spouting tinfoil hat shit about goddamn human experiments.
The only dumbass here is the guy who can't consider all the possible options.
Oh, is that right? Next you're gonna tell me they experiment on old man Waku too. Fucking idiots.
Everyone's like, yo, what'd you just say?
What?
That incident 3 years ago at the ADDC. The guy who died, Waku-san. Didn't he have Alzheimer's?
Hey, I think you're onto something.
Waku up, y'all.
think about it, Kaito-san. Waku-san was an Alzheimer's patient at the center. We know for a fact that Okubo didn't kill him, but they never tracked the real murderer down.
What if the motivation for that murder was a human experiment for 89?
All right, cool your fucking jets. That happened 3 years ago. AD9 didn't even exist back then.
True, it was only announced
Maybe that was
last
the
year,
first test patient.
but all the research that went into that paper would have reached way further back.
Yep.
Huh? Wait, are we really onto something?
It's hard to say for sure, but it's worth looking into at the very least.
Oh man, chat. Oh man. It's getting good. It's getting good.
If 89's really what killed Waku-san 3 years ago, the ADDC's finished. Shit would be the scandal of the century.
I have a few more thoughts about this whole human experimentation theory. Mind if we continue?
Dolly the dinosaur. Fair point. Fair point.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so let's say Shono did experiment on Waku-san. Why would he do that? They normally do a lot more to ensure a drug is safe before it enters clinical trials. What was his motive for testing it then?
Let me think. Why would Shono have broken protocol and experimented on Waku?
Maybe he wanted to try his groundbreaking new drug on a real live human as soon as possible. If it worked, he'd have the cure. And he'd have it without dealing with all the red tape these things go through. It would have saved him years.
That's possible. I guess Shono was surrounded by dementia patients. One little test wouldn't be a big deal, and if it succeeded, his drug would save the world. If it meant curing Alzheimer's sooner, he might have been okay accepting the risk.
But instead of doing what it was meant to do, 89 had a horrible side effect. Death. The more I think about it, the more it feels like this is how it all went down.
It's starting to make sense.
But now, even though he knows the risks, he's still experimenting and using the mole to do it. I know this is all just a theory, but the pieces all seem to fit together.
Z Ducky, the
Going
lip
down that
syncing is
path,
surprisingly
Yakuza-san,
good for a Japanese
that
game.
means
Oh, it is.
Okubo really was
Absolutely.
innocent, yeah? But he murdered his girlfriend right after. I mean, that's why he's on death row.
Well,
Quit it, Sugiura.
I mean, he was framed.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, we know that he was most likely framed. Can I talk to Kaido? Okay. Keep organizing the information. Okay.
So, to summarize our theory so far. It all started
One
3
second.
years ago when Shono accidentally killed a patient during an AD9 test. But those tests are still ongoing. That's why Hamura had all those Kyorei guys killed.
But wait, how would a guy like Shono get wrapped up with Yakuza and assassins? Your run-of-the-mill researcher wouldn't have the cash or connections for that shit.
Hamura.
But what if someone close to him did?
Someone Shono knows who's got Yakuza ties? The hell could that be?
Kazami would probably not work because he's at odds with Kajihira. So maybe Kajihira? Kazami, as someone in chat is saying, Kazami's an unknown. But remember, Kazami and Kajihira were in cahoots. But then Kazami switched sides because AD9 took off and ended up not selling the land to Kajihira. So Kido, on the other hand, is probably not with them either because he is also doing 89 with Kazami. So Kido talks to Kazami, and Kazami and Kajihira work together. Kajihira is basically, we know they're directly tied to the Kyorei group. So But then they went bad, though. But this was a while ago. So probably Kazami.
The Minister of Health. Now he's a Kazami.
You think an active cabinet member is out hooking Shono up with Yakuza?
Not now, but
Seriously?
he could have been.
I suppose the minister would have enough power. But I'm not sure he has the motive. Especially not for such a risky move.
Who else do we have then?
Oh, damn. So was I right?
Someone who could get Hamura and Shono in touch. Huh.
Oh, wait. Maybe I was right. Is it Kajihira?
Shigeru Kajihira, chairman of the Kajihira Group.
I'm not so sure about that, Yagami-san.
Oh, God, it's Kido.
Think about it. The murdered Kyorei Yakuza are Kajihira's men.
True.
Besides, there's no evidence of any connection between him and Shono.
True.
Guess
That was
you have
only
a
between
point
him and
there.
Kazami. So it is Kido.
Well, we
So
can
wait,
rule
who-
Kajihira out. Who was Shono's go-between then?
Who was Kido connected with then? Wait, why can't I select it? There we go.
Ryusuke Kido, director of the ADDC.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Explain.
Kido would have access to ADDC funding.
Yep.
There's even been talk of him having ties to the Yakuza somehow, right?
What ties?
I think you've cracked it, Yagami-san. It had to be
Wait.
Kido.
What are the ties that Kido has to the... Oh, Lord.
I don't know if that's really true.
Why?
Think back to the '89 press conference. You remember the look on Kido's face? He was so proud, innocent even. But if he knew about all this human experiment shit, no way he'd look like that.
Kid's got a point.
Then maybe he was only told about the experiments after the conference took place. That would still make sense, right? First, Shono gets Kido to sign off on the '89 paper and publicly gives him all the credit. Thrilled about the possibilities, Kido proudly presents the research at that press conference. There's no turning back after that, even if he found out about the experiments. That's probably how Shono got Kido on his side. He then used Kido's funding and connections to bring in Hamura and the Mole. It feels like all the pieces are falling into place.
That means Kido's not actually the one in charge.
Right. Shono is behind everything.
Let's say you're right. When did Shono start using this guy? When was the mole's first murder?
I have to admit, the type of person Shono is, though, he doesn't seem like, I don't know, man. When would have been the first time that Shono used the mole to kill someone? It would have been... Three years ago when Waku died. Well, no. Used the mole to kill someone. The drug killed Waku. So it wasn't him. Did the murders of the Kyorei Yakuza start before or after 6 months ago? Were the murders happening further than 6 months ago? Let's go with Hashiki. That may have been the first time the mole came out.
Probably Hashiki's death 6 months ago.
And why do you say that?
Hashiki inching closer to the truth about '89 was a serious problem for Shono. But as we know, Shono was in a taxi at the time of the beating. Meaning someone else must have been responsible for Hashiki's death.
The man in the black raincoat. He's the Mole?
Could be.
Yeah. Only the best of the best assassins would have the skill to do what they did to Hashiki.
Can't argue with that.
Who knows how close Hashiki was to finding out about the human experimentation before he died.
Interesting.
Yeah, and if he had, that would have been the end of the line for Shono. Seems like a plausible motive to me.
So what, everything just makes sense? I don't know.
Looks like Sugiura still isn't totally on board.
If you have something to say it.
I mean, this is still just a theory, right? It all sounds almost too convenient.
What do you mean?
Shono killed Waku-san at the ADDC 3 years ago, then Okubo, the primary suspect in the case, would be totally in the clear.
Yep. Already proved that in court, remember?
But Okubo, he killed his girlfriend right after. He stabbed her over and over. Even set the place on fire.
No, I think that was
Rigged his
revenge.
booze, too. Even though he was supposed to be dry. Defend him all you want. But the guy's a murderer.
Nope.
That's why the whole thing was such a big deal. Everyone realized the court made a mistake.
He was framed.
It took the death of an innocent girl for them to realize that Okubo probably did it after all.
Nope.
Yet here you are, claiming the court got it right. Claiming Okubo's innocent.
Yep.
But you just don't want to feel responsible for Emi Terasawa's death. That's it, isn't it?
Enough, Sugiura.
Whoa.
You're way out of line, and you don't know shit.
Look, I know I get swept up in my emotions pretty easily sometimes. All the same, I'm trying to be fair here.
Watch this be Emi's brother or something.
So if we want to treat Yagami-san's theory like it's the truth, then we'll have to figure out whether or not Okubo is innocent. If he actually killed Waku-san.
And how are you suggesting we do that?
It's simple. We just go to Okubo and ask if he did it.
You want to talk to him face to face? Meeting with a death row inmate isn't that easy.
A lawyer like you should have no problem setting that up, right?
I'm 90% sure that at some point before here and then, somebody's asked him if he murdered the guy he was on trial for. Can we just, like, go check that?
He can't stand me, though. From day one, Okubo insisted he was innocent, that he didn't kill Emi. But I abandoned him. Told him he'd be better off just giving up.
Oh.
Fine. But that's a pretty weak excuse for not going to talk to him now.
See, I thought Yagami defended him the second time and lost. But he didn't. He gave up on him. Oh.
If you really want to pursue this case, you don't have a choice, Yagami-san.
Oh.
Well,
Hoshinoku,
Yes?
That's unfortunate.
let's go
He
talk
didn't
to
stick to his
Okubo.
guns.
Think you can arrange that for me?
Hey, Zikaticus.
I can try. Let me get in touch with the prison.
Thanks. I'll be at Genda's if you want to find me.
I feel like
Looking
that's
over
out
the
of
old case
character
files.
for Yagami.
All right.
I feel like the Yagami we know would have fought with Okubo. Like, I feel like he would have gone down, like ride or die kind of stuff. I feel like that's the Yagami we know. But then again, maybe he was just super dejected. Like that's a real terrible thing to happen.
going to see Okubo, huh?
Yeah, he felt guilty. Yeah.
Won't be easy for you, but you can do
Yeah.
it, man.
If anything, I bet we'll find out a lot about his motivations when we talk to Okubo.
Guess I was pretty harsh earlier. Sorry about that.
It's okay, bro.
I'll let you know once I've made the arrangements to get you in to see him.
Okay, said to Genda. I love my decorations. I got a fine office. Oh, wait. Up. Okay. Full disclosure, I want to do the last, what is it, Terrible Trio, or whatever it is. I kind of want to do the last one. Yeah. We're going to have to do that at some point. The Twisted Trio, there it is. Thanks, chat. Mods, you guys know what to do. Chat, I'm going to take a minute or two quick AFK here. Gotta use the bathroom and get my coffee refilled. I'll be back in just a minute, and we're going to go for at least another hour to 2 hours. Maybe I'll order a pizza today and just take like a short break. We'll see. Anyway, keep your eyes on chat. Something's coming through. See you guys in just a second. Hi, Matt. See you in a little bit. Back in a minute. Woo woo. You guys ready? Oh, what is going on in chat right now? Oh. I see. Well, you thought I didn't know what I was doing, but I just wanted to clear off that mortal damage. Oh my. Just saved 20K. What now, chat? We call that 201 IQ. Yes. Yes. I kept my mortal damage. Well, that did not quite end as I was anticipating. Yes. We'll go back down to 100 IQ. And we'll just gotta sit around there. Yeah. Maybe I should do some karaoke? Oh, dude. Ryu Gago Toku, that's just rude to have a guy saying that you want to do karaoke in the one game you took karaoke out of. Come on, man. Come on. I want to do karaoke too. Oh, that's a lot of dudes.
Let's finish this.
Oh, look, it's the guys who killed Cohh. Oh, is this them? Oh, good. Sweet revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge. There we go. Oh, what an ending. What a beautiful
Really,
ending.
guys?
Punch-out artist. Oh, hell yeah. How many play passes do we have? Do I have enough to do another round? We have 3. We need 2 more.
This
Ow. Get thee to a doctor, CohhCarnage-san? I do need to go to a doctor. Dead by design. Ow! Stop kicking shit at me! My lord! Get out of here. Hey, Real Crack, good to see you, bud. How are you today? Thank you for your 13 months, my dude. Sarcastic Kale Lover with a 27. How have you been, Kale? Hello, hello. I feel like I haven't seen you for a bit. Hope you've been well. Oh, Honda. I don't know about this cat. don't know about this. Uh-oh. Oh, we're doing this. Okay, here we go. Dunk. Damn. Slow down, bro.
What a waste.
Ooh. Prize medal. Okay, let's duck in here and grab some food. Hey, girl. Ooh. Oh, that looks so good. Damn. I want to eat here for lunch today.
It's the spot.
Honey
Back
and
to
pepper? Oh. Oh.
ありがとうございました。
Make some money? I am gonna make some money. I just need to get a couple play packs. And then we'll do a quick VR round and make like a ton of stuff. Oh, you know what? Next time we fight one of these guys, I should use that item that makes more items drop. I wonder how good that is. Here's some dudes right here. Let's find out. Let's do some shortcuts for that too. I only have one of them? I thought I had more than one. Got 4 growth extracts. And we'll put on a... Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, he didn't drop anything. Oh, that guy did though. Nice. Okay.
What a waste.
How much did he drop? Okay.
Guess we're doing this.
Put that knife down, son. He's gonna get hurt. Frame Prince? Okay. No items.
Really, guys?
Man, there was like 6 guys there and none of them dropped anything. With a luck extract on. So I guess whatever the chance that it raises is not a lot. It's kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we'd see like 2 or 3 of those guys drop stuff. Here's some more dudes. Come on, we need to drop something. Come on.
Must we?
Hey, a play pass. Okay, great. Well, that worked. Nope. That was a lot of crunching. And we broke a crowbar into 3 pieces? Excuse me? My lord, dude.